my name is Markia Kralovic. I'm 20 years old. I have two kids, going through divorce, transitioning from the military. Life has kind of been, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's been kicking my ass. Um, the divorce was sudden. It was, okay, that's a lie. It was coming for a while. But the way everything kind of happened, it happened all at once. And then, my divorce started interfering with my career. Um, and I ended up kind of not really having a choice in getting out of the military because I didn't want my career to altogether destroy it. I decided to put my career on pause. Right now, I work part time at McDonald's. Um, I never really saw myself going back there. I worked there in high school. Um, I didn't want to go back. I'm moving in with my mom until I can get myself stable enough to where I can have my own place. My husband, my soon-to-be ex-husband, does not help with my children. Doesn't get them anything as far as like clothes, Pampers, wipes, things like that, and he hasn't been doing it for about a year now. He does it whenever it's convenient to him. So he'll do it like once, every 3 or 4 months. Once people start telling him, like, dude, what are you doing? You need to start taking care of your kids. But then once he buys that one box of Pampers, he thinks he's entitled to an opinion. But that's a whole nother story. um, right now, financially, I'm a mess. I have terrible credit. I'm in debt up to past my ears. I just, and to be so young and to have this happen and, it's extremely stressful, especially with my two children. I have two really small children, and the stress is really getting to me. I was starting to, question, you know, all of the decisions that I made in my life. And, when you're going through something financially and emotionally at the same time, because usually those two are related, when you're going through it definitely takes a toll on your self-esteem and your confidence. Um, and I definitely needed that boost. Today, one of my battle buddies, Christina, she I've noticed her posts about raps and things like that, but I was born way too skinny, so I never needed a rap. But I was talking to her and she was telling me, about the business that she's doing, and she's selling different kind of health products, not just wraps. They have skincare products, vitamins, protein powders. They have a lot. Like it was, and it's all natural products. And I'm not exactly a health nut. I do try to work out at least 3 times a week. Not necessarily, I don't have to do it at the gym, but I do try to work out. Um, and I'm trying to transition into eating healthy because I have really poor eating habits because I can't cook. And uh, I kind of, when she told me about it, she sent me the email yesterday. Um, and she sent me the link to her website. I looked up the products. I went on different websites and looked up the reviews for the products. I've looked at people who use it, people who sell it. Like, I really did my research. And I was just amazed at, you know, how this is, people would rather spend all this money on GNC and putting all these toxins in their bodies, and they don't want to use things like this. Like, why isn't this being more used? And you always see the things like, oh, hey, why don't you sell this stuff? You'll make $1 million, and it's a scam. Like, you hear it a lot, it's a scam. But this is actually real. I've watched video after video after video. I've joined groups on Facebook. I've looked at, blogs and stuff, and these people have become debt-free selling these products. And I think the thing that, really kind of pushed me to want to do it is the fact that, they're starting to grow the products that they use in their formulas. So it's like they're starting to be kind of self-sustaining, if you will. And I definitely applauded that. And then the whole natural product thing is just amazing. I really think that that's a really good thing. And, with the media trying to push everything to, oh, you need to be healthy, you need to be healthy, you need to be healthy, but then shoving all these dangerous chemicals down people's throats, I really think that that's detrimental to society, and we really need to kind of change that. And it's not all about losing weight, it's about being healthy. And I really want to encourage people to be healthy, because honestly, to me, being small, I was born skinny. I've been skinny all my life. And there's nothing amazing about being skinny. There's nothing amazing about wearing a size zero. There's nothing amazing about it. But what is amazing is people who are healthy. People like me who have a lot of different diseases, running in their family. Being healthy is extremely important. I would like to live to see my children walk down the aisle, and to see my grandchildren and my great grandchildren, if I got the chance to. And, you know, being healthy is extremely important to me right now, especially because, someone in my family recently got some really bad health related news. So it's like I've just been kind of stressing about it. And then for her to introduce this amazing product to me, which I do plan on, that you have to use it in order to sell it. That's kind of like the gimme. And so for her to introduce this to me, I'm definitely blessed to have these kind of people in my life who seen my struggle and seen what I'm going through, and like, you know what, I have an opportunity right here. This spot is your spot if you want it. She took the time to, she Skyped me on 2 different occasions, um, to bring me up to speed, answer all my questions, help me out, show me, how to manage my website and things like that. Like, she's, giving me tip after tip after tip, showing me videos, giving me access to a bunch of different documents. Like, she's been a lifesaver, and I'm definitely blessed to have her in my life right now. I'm learning about networking, how to talk to people, how to get people to actually want to hear what you have to say. Because you can talk and talk and talk all day long, but a lot of people aren't listening, you know. So it's definitely going to be a learning experience, and I decided that I wanted to kind of record my progress, you know, because I'm one of those people who have to see it to believe it. So I want to see where I am right now, and then, weeks, months, years from now, when I will be debt free. I'm not a if, it's a when. I want to see where I came from, and it'll definitely humble me and make me realize that, it can all be taken. Everything worth getting is worth working for. And once you start getting complacent, it can be taken away just like that. And I refuse to be complacent. I can't be complacent. I have 2 mouths to feed, include, in addition to my own. So, I definitely wanted to record this, and to kind of keep it as a progress report, to encourage me to keep pushing and to keep fighting, and to keep doing you know, what needs to be done, and then some. A lot of people do the bare minimum and think that that's okay. I don't want to do the bare minimum. I want my children to have things that I've never had the opportunity to have. I want them to appreciate everything they have, but I don't want them to struggle. I want them to work for the things that they want out of life, but I don't want them to think that, you know, being on, state programs all your life is okay. I'm not knocking anybody who does it, but I do not want that for my family. I don't want them to have to depend on other people, other hardworking people who are getting all these taxes taken out of their checks for, to live. I want them to be self-sustainable. And I want, and I feel like if I can do it, they can do it. I want to lead by example. There's no way that I can tell my children, hey, I need you to do this, that, and the third, and I'm not doing it myself. So I definitely wanted to step my game up, and this is definitely come at the right time. And I really want to thank Christina for everything that she's done for me, and everything that she continues to do for me, and everything that she's going to do for me in the future, because I cannot tell you how appreciative I am of this opportunity right now. And I definitely want to thank you, um, for including me in this adventure that you're going on, because this is amazing. Just looking at the different people, that you've shown me, and that I've seen for myself, who have become debt free, and then, have money to send their kids through college, turn in a retirement package. I'm envious. I don't covet what they have. I'm content with my, little family. Um, However, I would like to give my children, additional things. I want to take them on trips. I want them to see the world. I want them to be cultured. I want them to know that there's more to life than Baltimore. That was where I was born and raised. And no, I don't plan on raising my kids in Baltimore, but I want them to know that, it's not about where you're from. It's all about where you want to go in life and how you're going to get there. And hopefully, through this experience, I'll learn things that I can teach my children, once they get a little bit older, once they start to understand, and, hopefully I can develop a business that'll actually be prosperous enough so that I can pass it on to my children once I can't take care of it anymore. Um, I definitely encourage anybody who has a dream to follow it, because I'm doing it. I just watched the video on Facebook, and the lady was like, the only difference between a millionaire and a poor person is that the millionaire isn't content with what they have, and they believe in whatever it takes to get them to where they want to be. I refuse to be complacent. I refuse to be stagnant. I progress. Like that's my thing right now. Progress. I have to keep moving forward. Are you gonna just accept the no that they give you, or are you gonna keep trying? Are you gonna take the yes that they give you and then tomorrow just forget all about it? Like, you have to work for what you want, and a lot of people don't understand that. Um, I do. I thoroughly understand it, and I just hope that with this, and I'm gonna end up taking classes for business management, because I do want to make this a successful business. I don't want this to be just a hobby, you know. So I just pray that all the plans that I'm about to put into action pay off in the future. I know they'll pay off eventually. I just pray that they pay off sooner rather than later. Um, yeah, so definitely, I kind of need y'all to cross your fingers, because I definitely plan on doing this. And I know how a lot of people say that black people are like crab in a bucket. When you see one person stepping up, we quick to pull them down. And all I ask is that if you're one of those people, please do not come to me. I don't need your negativity. I have enough of it inside myself. I'm working on me, and I'm working on my business, and I'm working on a brand. And I do not need the negativity. I need people who are going to support me, even if it's just a pat on the back. You ain't got to buy nothing from me. That's cool. For every one person out there that won't, there's two people out there that will. So I'm not even going to trip about that, but I would really appreciate y'all support and spreading the word and things like that. So, definitely be on the lookout for, more videos and things like that, more posts. But I'm going to do it. It's going to be done. So it's 3:38 in the morning on Friday. I don't even know what day it is. Let's see. It's Friday, January 24th. And this is, it's day one of It Works Fit Fam. Family fitness is my priority, and I want to make your choice. So check out my website at itworksfitfam.myitworks.com. And, I have a Tumblr, FitFam14. I have a Twitter, FitFam14. So definitely check me out, because I do plan on doing really big things. And you can either be with me, or you can watch me go past, because I'm not slowing down for nobody. I refuse. Thank you.